The school year will be starting up again soon, but right now it's time for Snacking 101 with your friends on You Tried Dat. You Tried Dat. I'm Nick Norris, our pals Chad Hancock.
Howdy.
Nick Geiger.
Back to school.
We are champions, guys.
Yeah, we are.
That's right.
Are in the kingdom of the Yellow Knight.
Mm-hmm. Navarro.
He went all the way, won the tournament. Mm-hmm. The three of us went together to medieval times with our friend Kurt.
That's right.
We were put in the section of the Yellow Knight. And
I actually saw you guys in person, which was fun.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And the Yellow Knight came through for victory. The first time any of us have sat in the winning medieval times section, and it was a thrill.
I don't want to say that I flew halfway across the country just to go to medieval times, but I flew halfway across the country just to go to medieval times. It was nice that you guys were there too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was awesome. I was screaming my brains out at something I didn't care about 90 minutes prior.
Mm-hmm.
And
laughing. I was so invested once it was clear we had a good shot to win.
Yes.
I was like, please give me this one thing.
Now, I will say the sound mixing made it a bit difficult to understand what the fuck was going on.
I had no idea what the story was, who are the countries, whatever. Yeah. I just knew, like, blue is bad, boo him.
Yeah.
And then, which was fun, because we were right next to the Blue Knights section, and I booed him, and then he made, like, a funny face at me.
He did. He did not like it. You did.
Yeah. But then he waited for you outside the castle later.
That was kind of weird.
He took a morning star to my face.
And he
made me handsomer.
Boo me now, bitch. That's what he said. And we're like, whoa, this is aggressive, bro.
What was your favorite weapon that they used in the combat at medieval times dinner tournament?
Yeah.
We saw some swords. We saw some big axe.
The Morning Star came out.
We saw the Morning Star. We saw the mace. Shields.
Shout out Kurt. Big fan of the Morning Star.
Yeah. I like the mace.
I don't know if I'd call a shield a weapon, but...
didn't the one guy, like, whip it?
That's
Captain
true.
America?
He did kind of try to Avengers.
I like the big old spear that they get 2 inches from the target and jam it in there.
Yeah. I liked the endless horse prancing. That was like 19 variations of a horse doing the Lindy Hop.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of dancing horses.
Yeah.
Well,
they know that's how medieval times were.
People need bathroom breaks, so that's the perfect time to do it.
Yeah. And there was a falconer.
Yes.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
The falconer. And there was Don Mario.
Don Mario, horse dressage guy.
Yeah. He was pretty
definitely
cool.
Recommend going there and winning. Like, that was fun.
If you can win, that's the way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
I am still digesting my potato. Yeah. It was dense. But the rest of the food was very good.
Speaking of strange rituals, it's a news story from this week where it says there's a priest under fire for orchestrating a fake blood oath ritual.
Oh, one of those
involving a man in a Yeti costume.
Right?
Oh, that's how it's relevant to our podcast.
Right.
Oh,
brings it back to the cryptids. Okay,
what tipped them off? It was fake.
The bizarre ceremony occurred during a ski trip organized by a Denver seminary. Hoping to create a bonding moment for the men on the trip, Father John Napel staged an elaborate scene in which each student was taken to a room where they were greeted by the faux Yeti and told that they had to take a sacred blood oath to be part of the church.
How old is these kids?
They're in seminary, so it's like adults. And they're all waiting to be made priests.
Yeah.
And so this guy thinks it would be fun to sit in a room, send his friend in a Yeti costume, and make them drink Yeti blood.
I gotta see how obviously fake this Yeti costume. Like, did these trainees, recruits, whatever? Did they legitimately think it was a Yeti?
Interns.
Yeah, or were they like, oh, that's clearly a guy in a suit, like, you know, or
There's no picture of the costume.
I mean, they're not
Yeah,
8 years old. They have to understand. That's why I asked. Like, they've got to know Yetis aren't real.
Mm-hmm.
So, what was the Yeti blood made out of? Corn syrup or Kool-Aid? Or
It may have been real blood, but just not Yeti blood.
Real blood?
It says it's led to
They took a Morning Star to the Yeti guy's face. And then they're just like, lick his face now.
Yes.
Grab his dick and twist it, and then lick the blood that comes out.
Do you want to know how Yeti got these scars? It's from a Morning Star.
My father was a priest. So
they're under investigation now by the Archdiocese of Denver after word spread beyond the bounds of the seminary.
Yeah, no shit. When everyone went back and said, here's this batshit crazy thing our priest did. But now, why is that worthy of investigation? That's clearly a harmless prank. Like, it's a goofy thing to do. They're not drinking real blood, and it's a guy in a costume. It's a joke. They can't be seriously thinking this is some sort of satanic ritual. Yeah,
just that. I mean, it's not being investigated by the police.
No, I know.
Archdiocese. So I think they're just like, this is not what we're paying you to do.
Look, you can molest all the kids you want, but don't drink Yeti blood, okay? That's what they say.
Blood of Yeti? Amen.
That's where we draw the line, okay? This costume looked too fake.
The Father, Son, and the Holy Yeti. It's a Trinity, isn't it?
They should have religious times where you go sit in like a different denominational section.
Religious times? Isn't that kind of what we're living in right now, actually?
Yeah. You could do medieval times, just make it the Crusades.
Mm-hmm.
And like Moses comes out and Jesus comes out. Like there's like all the different, like for each religion, there's one character that comes out. And
they changed the tomato soup name to Yeti blood.
Muhammad comes out and everybody has to close their eyes and look away. They can't look at the representation. Is that a bad joke? I don't know.
I don't know.
Buddha comes out.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Vishnu's there.
Uh-huh.
Rapidly reaching the limits of my religious knowledge.
Zeus comes out, starts chucking lightning powers at everybody.
Is Zeus part of a religion? Is Greek mythology? I guess they worship
it was
the Greek
at one
gods.
point, right?
Yeah.
So, and then L. Ron Hubbard is the closer. Comes out with Xenu.
John Travolta comes out.
Just come home all excited. We were about the Prophet Muhammad. We won finally. We won.
Why is L. Ron Hubbard with a guy in a Yeti costume? No, that's John Travolta. He doesn't look so great these days.
Why is Jesus battling Vishnu with a morning star?
Tell me you wouldn't go.
I would go. Yeah. I'd go to any one of these things.
Jesus is just multiplying fish and whipping them at the opponents. I guess
that. Does Allah know how to like do dressage? Because who's gonna do the prancing horses? Is it the same show? They're just substituting knights for like religious figures. Okay.
Moses knows Krav Maga.
And here's David Koresh stabbing a spear into a target from 2 inches away.
Have you seen this thing they have where it's like a Star Wars Burlesque show? You can go
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
I think that's the next thing we have to go to together.
Yeah.
CC3PO's hog, or what is it?
Yep, that's burlesque. Where a guy whips his dick out. Oh my.
Look at my penis, you must. And Yoda whips out his tiny dick.
No, I think you see more like Greedo's titties.
Where are the women?
It's all men.
It's just a string of that one lightsaber guy from the garage video, like just coming out and dancing for you.
This guy just standing there in a Chewbacca costume, slowly unzipping and flumping in front of us.
Finally, what you've been waiting for, Princess Leia? No, Obi-Wan Schlong Nobi. Here he comes.
Obi Long Schlong Nobi.
Is burlesque just dudes coming out and whipping their dicks out and then leaving
Yes.
the stage? Is that all that was? Okay.
Staring forward.
Just slowly making eye contact and then pulling their penis out.
Wait, was that like a Yeti blood ritual, or was that just the Star Wars Burlesque show and that was Chewbacca up there and everybody got confused?
Yeah. General Grievous's robot dick pops out.
Wait, where is this? Is this in? It must be in Vegas or something, right? Or like?
I think
No,
it's a traveling
it's
show.
Yeah.
Like it was in Chicago for a while. I didn't see it.
They
but-
travel around. Once
Yeah.
one city's seen all your dicks, you got to move to the
Yeah. I just remember there was one stormtrooper with big old titties.
Once this city has had its fill of salacious bee crumbs nutsack, then it's time to move on to the next locale.
This is not the taint you're looking for. And he just waves and you like forget that you saw his dick so he can show it to you again. That's what happens.
Anakin Scrote Flogger. Here he comes.
Scrote flog. Brilliant portmanteau of Skywalker. No notes.
Neeper's pan prick pulling out his prick. His pan-shaped prick.
Jabba the cum hutters.
Oh, man.
Oh boy. Guys, get ready for the
was a
rest of the
big-
episode.
The clip I saw had a big Jabba the Hutt.
Oh really?
in it. Yes.
That sounds hilarious just on its face.
Star Wars.
There is have you guys heard there is a jacked, and that's not Jabba, but it's like a relative of Jabba's in the Star Wars comic books, like his cousin or something, and he's like fucking jacked. He's got like huge muscles and like a six pack and stuff, and like
Is he still a big worm?
yeah, he still has like the worm tail, but instead of being all fat, he's like got definition and stuff, and he goes around like beating people up or something.
Gains the hut.
Yeah, right. His name's like
Is
HGH.
he played
the
by
Hutt or
Dwayne Johnson.
let's see. I'm gonna Google "roided up Jabba the Hutt." See what comes up.
You're gonna get some interesting fanfic.
Rhoda the Hutt is the name of the Rotta.
There's a bunch of Jabbas in like Mandalorian or something.
Yeah,
Or,
but they're fat.
and not Mandalorian. Yeah, they
Boba
also look
Fett. Yeah.
Boba Fett. Road to the Hut
Oh no,
Looks-
maybe it's not Rhoda.
does
the
not
Hutt.
look strong at all.
No, it's not.
No,
Rhoda
it's
the
like
Hutt.
a baby.
He looks like a puss.
strong Jabba the Hutt.
Look
Who's the
up
strong Jabba the Hutt?
jacked
Oh, here we go.
Jabba.
No, if you
Strong.
Google "strong Jabba the Hutt," you'll see a couple pictures of like the
I
one
bet I
with.
will.
Reference, just Google strong Jabba the Hut on my work computer.
Oh, I think it's Gracchus. Maybe it's Gracchus the Hutt.
This is riveting podcast.
Yeah. Everybody Google Gracchus the Hutt. Grackus.
I'm not sure this is wrong that you're looking this up.
I think we're still gonna fire you. I can't. I mean, I don't know if it'll hold up in court, but it's just strange.
I just wanted to see who might be in the Star Wars Burlesque show. Okay, is Gracchus
so
the Hutt gonna
Gracchus is a thick boy, but he does have like a six pack and some pecs.
be there?
He looks more snakish.
Yeah.
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 Wood. You know.
Yeah.
Wood.
Well, he's a one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, did you look up the burlesque show? Is there a bunch of like naked Count Dooku Dong and
I
stuff
don't think
hanging out? Tell me,
Yes.
Nomak.
Emperor Palpatine.
Jar Jar Binks.
There's a 72-year-old man dressed
Luke
as Count
Skywalker.
Dooku, just sitting in the middle of the stage in a spotlighted chair.
Just slowly jacking
Just
it.
opens up his robe.
And his flaccid dick just hangs straight down in the chair.
I am
He
the
stares at
commander
you straight
of the separate tits army.
It's a one-man show with this 90-minute monologue.
Count Dooku in repose. It's just oh boy.
Just hang with you. And that was when I joined the dark side. So put some fucking pants on.
Unkar Pluck comes out. He's like, I have 1/4 hard on.
Yep. And then he leaves. Yeah, he just comes on for one line and leaves.
Yeah, just leaves.
All right.
Yep.
Let's eat some snacks. It's about time. 3 snacks, 5 points.
C3
scale.
penis.
Love that. Like that. Indifferent to that. Dislike that. And hate that.
Let's see
Let's
those
start with the one
R2D2 titties. Show me.
that's
Take
called
it off,
the
R2D2.
Ananasiniai Saldainiai. It's the pineapple one. When I looked up the translation, it was pineapple sweets.
Boob Fortuna.
These are all from.
Put them on the Kyber crystal.
I'm gonna run out of names in about half an hour. Don't worry, just let me do it.
Googling Star Wars characters. Okay, so this is like a little rectangle of chocolate, and in the middle looks like a kind of a cookie-ish.
Luthen Rail comes out and just starts railing everybody. He's like, "It's my last name."
It's like a wafer.
Oh, there's pineapple cream in the middle. I'm like, "Where's the pineapple?"
Pineapple smells.
If he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt.
Shout out Donkey Kong.
Geiger.
Yeah.
I mean, that new Donkey Kong just came out. We have to quote the old Donkey Kong song.
It's topical, yeah.
Yeah.
Rate the snack, you will.
It's not bad. It's not too sweet. I think the pineapple flavor is like decent. The wafer, I could give or take a wafer, but I think it's fine here. It gives a little crunch. Chocolate's not bad. It's not overpoweringly pineapple-y, but it's enough. I could see maybe one of you wanting it to be a bit more pineapple in it, but I think it's just enough to give it a little hint of it without being like too sweet. So I think this is a solid like that for me. I thought this was good.
Chad, would you say you're more of a Grogu or a Shogu?
Oh boy! Oh my word!
Boss Nass comes out and and his ball sack is just jiggling back and forth.
Boss, that wasn't even a pun. You just said a big guy comes out and his dick flops around.
Boss Nass. I mean, he shakes his jowls and his balls probably shake like that.
Balls and ass. That's what you could have done. If you just said
boss ass, right?
Boss ass, we all want to know what you meant.
So, Chad, what do you think of the snack?
I'm not the biggest pineapple fan, so I'm actually glad that it doesn't have more pineapple flavor. But I think it actually works kind of well here. The wafer's all right. The chocolate's decent. I don't know. I'm kind of right between indifferent and like that. I mean, it's pretty good, but like, am I ever gonna buy one of these again? I don't know. Maybe I would. I'll just squeak it into a like that.
I think it was pretty tasty. I'm not sure if I'd be able to identify pineapple or not, but it had like a sweet taste of the cream that definitely was fruity.
Yeah.
And to me, I thought it was pretty tasty. I could definitely eat a few more of these. I'm going to give it a third like that. We've got a welcome visitor. Nice little surprise to start. Next, let's go to this one is called Konti Dycek, and it's Little Jack. So it's got a little Jack and the Beanstalk character on the front. He's
pretty funny looking.
Giving a thumbs up.
What's in this one?
I don't know. It's a bit bigger than the last one. It looks like a rectangle chocolate wafer bar.
There's like 5 wafers in this thing.
Yeah.
With
chocolate in between or hazelnut or something?
I think it's just chocolate.
Yeah.
Flush with wafer. Chad, you're going to be up first. What do you think of Little Jack?
Well, I like it more than the last one, actually. I think just swapping out that pineapple for more chocolate, which is a flavor that I like a little bit more, just kind of elevates it. It's not amazing, but like maybe the wafers are like a little stale tasting, kind of. But I don't know. Overall, I think it's pretty good. I'll finish this thing. I'll give it a like that. It's tasty.
It's very good, super tasty. I'll finish it. There's some extra thing that keeps it from being a love.
Yeah.
Right. It's nothing special about it. It kind of reminds me of some of these like wafer cookies that you can buy that have different flavors to them. It's pretty basic in that way. The chocolate seems an okay-ish quality. Nothing to write home about, but still tasty. I'm going to give it a second. Like that. We are flush with like that. Geiger, what do you think?
Yeah, you guys kind of covered it. It's just tasty. It's got like a nice cocoa flavor. There's lots of texture in here. It's a lot of wafer, but I think it's thin enough where it's not too much wafer. And I think it's tasty. So this is a solid, no need to beat around the bush. This is I like that for me as well. Nice job, little Jack.
Where are these snacks from?
They're just from like a
Local
Eastern
store.
European grocer
Okay.
nearby. Geiger, you don't
Yeah.
have a general grievance against any of these snacks?
I do not. No. That wasn't sexual in any way, though. I just want to
No.
make sure we're still on point here. Yeah.
Darth Maul your penis.
Good job, man. That was really good. That was really good.
Landis Calhoun.
Han Solo masturbation.
Yes.
He was jacking it. Yeah.
Admiral Cock Bar. Okay, I got it out.
You got it out all right.
It's a trap. My penis is the trap.
Kylo
Qui-Gon
Pen
jizz.
is Qui-Gon jizz. I mean, mine wasn't any better. I don't know why. Arguably better than
You
mine.
call it that? That's where you draw the line.
I said Kylo Pen is, and I didn't even commit to it. So.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's time for the segment. No
Yeah,
more
it is.
Star Wars sexual names.
Get to the segment.
Okay. So I'm doing a tournament of the top 10 porn parodies of Star Wars now. It is time to go back out. It's back to school. People's schedules are busy. They're getting the kids back in the school routine. Mom and dad don't always want to cook. Sometimes you want to go stay at a hotel or go to a store or go to a restaurant. And so you refer to Yelp to help you make those decisions. So this is Yelp or Help. As we've done in the past, the rating really doesn't make sense, but we're going to stick with it. So I'm going to read you Yelp reviews. And if you think this review / response to reviews made you want to go to this place, you're going to say Yelp. And if it helped you choose not to go, you're going to say help.
I swear you switch that every fucking time.
I remember you said this last time and got mad at me for trying to switch it. So I kept it because I listened to today's the last time today. Just make sure I'm not duplicating. So that's how we're going to do it
ask
today.
you before I say it because I'm not going to remember.
Well, you know what, Novak, you could just pay attention.
Okay,
When do I get to say Jar Jar Wanks? At what point?
So Yelp is you want to go to the restaurant.
Yes.
And help is you want to scissor punch the reviewer.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Or just not go to the place. You can scissor punch anyone you want, really, but it's whether you're utilizing the establishment or not. Okay. So this is some sort of department store. It doesn't say what. Okay. When I stopped in with my 2 young kids, my teenager mumbled, "The hills have eyes," which caught my attention. To my horror, he was referring to some mannequin that had been tagged by some googly-eyed bandit. I was mortified to see these eyes placed in such an offensive spot. We'll get to this in a second. My youngest, 7 years old,
I
was
wonder
with
where
us.
it could be since he said the hills have eyes.
Yeah, started asking questions about why the nipples wouldn't stop staring at us. I was so embarrassed, I immediately left without spending money in this establishment. And there's a picture of a mannequin wearing like kind of a lacy underwear top, and someone had taken those big like sticker googly eyes that you decorate things with on the nipples.
Very funny.
So yeah, it's pretty funny. So it's a real funny thing to do. So Chad, do you think you would want, that review would make you want to go see The Hills Have Eyes or not?
Count Dooku just opens his robe and there's googly eyes on his balls.
Yeah, that's the
These
connection. I
hills
figured
have
you'd make.
eyes.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
Yep. Balls commonly referred to as hills. Yep.
An evening with Count Dooku.
Where he just says the most vulgar shit, banal vulgar shit of all time. I ate a sandwich with chips at this restaurant, and then, oh, by the way, my balls have eyes.
He just keeps opening his robes. Guess where the googly eyes are this time? My balls again.
I have the dark force. I also have googly eyes on my balls.
And for Act 2, my round 2.
And I will close the show with googly eye goatsy.
Okay, anyway, the review, though.
Yeah.
It must have been a real compelling segment already. How many more Count Dooku jokes we got?
Tiger.
An evening with Count Dooku. Next to have the googly eyes.
All right. Enough fucking around. Geiger, get to the segment.
I started it.
You're rating.
Okay. I think this is... What are you storming out of a store because, like, there's googly eyes on a pair of mannequin boobs? This is the lamest fucking thing ever. Like, oh, my 7-year-old is scandalized because there were googly eyes in a funny place. Ridiculous. Fuck this lady. I'll go to the store. Yelp.
Okay.
Also, I want to see the tits.
Yeah. Now, I will say, just so you know, the mannequin does not have big tits. They're like A's. If that makes sense.
I'm cool with that. You know, I'm more of an ass man anyway, so.
They're not double Dookus.
Yeah. Yeah, the only storming out is the only storm I do is Stormtrooper. So I'm not really...
This is some of the worst improv I've ever heard in my entire life. I'm part of it. I want to be clear. I'm part of it.
I'm never offended by this sort of thing. A kid's not going to think anything of it unless you make a big deal about it. I'm going to Yelp also.
Okay. Next one. Again, I don't know the name of the establishment. Mm-hmm. 1 star. This is by far the worst barbecue I've ever had. I got the Turkey Club, which I'm just going to editorialize right now. That's not fucking barbecue.
Why are you getting a turkey club at a barbecue restaurant, you fuck?
I went to Famous Dave's, did a PB&J and didn't like it. I got the turkey club, and let me tell you, it was awful. The bacon was like chewing on condoms. The turkey was as dry as an old man's ass. The barbecue sauce tasted like an old lady farted piss on the sandwich. The only thing that tasted good were the chips because they had no taste. Thank God for the chips. Because if I had to eat that greasy horse manure, I guaranteed I'd have diarrhea for 3 days. Novak, you want to head over to this place and give it a shot?
Ass is known to be particularly dry. Drier than an old man's ass.
I would imagine them to be pretty sweaty and
How many
rank.
condoms is this guy chewing on that he knows the texture so thoroughly?
There's that too. Yeah, that's strange.
This person seems like they just had a lot of pent up energy to get out.
Yeah,
just word saladed this review, and
very edgelordy.
As you said at the beginning, the problem is you went to a barbecue place and did not order the barbecue. That's on you. I'm gonna say Yelp.
Yeah, I mean, this review tells me nothing about the actual food that I would order.
Right.
Because if I'm going to a barbecue place, I'm not getting a sandwich. I'm not getting chips either, by the way. Mm-hmm. So like this guy's just a complete fuckwit. He just wanted to like try to quote be funny by swearing as much. I don't know anyone that does that besides the 3 of us. Captain Phas Sperm.
As sperm? They're not even puns. You're just inserting dirty words into an otherwise clean word.
Also makes no sense because it's Phasma's a woman.
The death boob. You know, the big ship they're in, the death boob. Shaped like a boob, get it? Titty.
Yelp.
Okay.
Dooku just stands up and turns around, shakes all the dry skin off his ass.
Oh, Jesus. How badly did Dooku fall off? This is his life now. Some tavern in Mos Eisley shaking dry skin flakes off his asshole.
Pulls a condom off his penis, whips it in the audience. Who wants some bacon?
Oh, wow.
A night with Count Dooku.
It's got 90 minutes to fill.
Yeah, has no interesting stories whatsoever. So time to just do prop humor. All right.
Tell us about filming Attack of the Clones. Nah, you're just gonna look at my googly balls.
You just want to taste of the bacon. I got some real wampa ass back here. I'm gonna share with you. Okay. All right, here we go.
This is
Okay.
the worst.
This is we're 2 for them, 1 for us. Okay. All right. The deli department is extremely rude. He messed up my sandwich and gave me attitude when I asked for what I wanted. I've also heard that he kills cats, and that I've seen 2 videos on Facebook of him taking someone's cat. And apparently he's taken and killed 15 cats.
Wait, what? Cat murder inflation happening mid-review.
So first of all, the cardinal sin here is he messed up her sandwich. But otherwise, he's also, much like Count Dooku, who's slayed lots of pussy, he killed 15 cats.
There's video of him
on Facebook. Oh no, stealing cats on Facebook, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Facebook, the ultimate arbiter of truth in our society today. So I mean, you gotta believe everything you see there.
Yeah, I believe it.
So the videos are not of him murdering the cats, or just of him taking the cats to probably feed them or house them, maybe, or turn them into deli meat. Is that the implication here? I
think you nailed it.
Okay. Either way, I'm allergic to cats, so thanks for the heads up. I'm going to stay away from this place. Help.
Okay.
I think the videos might be AI, because after he steals a cat, he runs 3 steps, and his legs meld into each other, and the cat is 360. So,
you want to support this cat killer? I mean,
it seems a little. The person obviously got the bad food, but it seems there's got to be a hint of truth to this, right? You can just throw around these accusations about a man who's killed all these cats, and there's clearly evidence on Facebook. So she's pointed me to the evidence that I can go look at. I'm going to say help.
Bad food, but good intel.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. This is number 4, I think. Yeah, 4. All right. This is a PetSmart that got 1 star. The Hispanic female employee with the first initial M openly flirted with my husband and utilized the store's phone number and loyalty collection to see what items we have purchased, and mentioned to me that she had access to my husband's telephone number as well as our purchase history, and was able to determine what animals we had, and started asking me what animals I had based off of our purchase history, only to say, "Yeah, your husband? Is he your husband? Yeah, I take care of him all the time. We are like besties. He always comes to see me and chat." She also told me to tell my husband that she said hi to him, and that he knows who I am, and was laughing like something was actually funny. When I called the manager and explained the situation, she was extremely kind, but did not sound surprised when I made her aware of the fact that her employee is using all your private information as consumers to essentially create her own escort service with married men and force herself onto married men when she should simply be scooping up the rat shit from the cages and probably nibbling on it. Yeah, I'm mad. Yeah, I'm mad. Skanks get no love. So just be aware that this is what happens with your information and that clearly the cat adoption center in the back doubles as a brothel because little Miss M's legs are open for business and is just trying to get with every married man that walks in there. Sadly, she still works here, but we'll see how long that goes on before she meddles in the wrong person's life and they beat the brakes off her.
Wow.
So...
Sounds like someone's got some trust issues in their relationship, I would say.
Yeah. That or, I mean, fellas, PetSmart. Maybe you're getting some ass there.
Yeah. She thinks that skanks get no love, but
Yeah.
not true at all.
Skanks can't be skanks unless they're getting lots of love.
I think this person's probably trying to just be nice.
Yeah, just trying to be the most helpful employee of all time, it sounds like.
In my mind, I'm picturing like a 20-something-year-old woman cashier and like a 50-year-old balding like large man or something, and this woman being upset about it, and then the cashier having literally no interest at all.
Of course.
Or she could be a huge slut and using the back of PetSmart as a brothel. So it's one of those two.
In which case, I will brave my cat allergies for that woman. I will be sneezing the entire time I'm bending her over.
Apparently, this little woman, first initial M, is just sitting back there with her legs a splendor, waiting for you in the cat brothel.
If this is true,
yeah.
I'm becoming Ace Ventura. I'm going to have just a house full of pets. Keep me coming back to PetSmart on the daily. So I'm gonna say Yelp.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to find out if this brothel is happening. I'm gonna stroll into that PetSmart like Dooku, just condoms everywhere. Yeah, this lady's crazy, obviously. Like Novak said, the woman's just trying to be nice. People get scared about like, that everybody's got your data or whatever, but like, okay, but sometimes that could be useful, right? Like if they know what kind of pets you have and like they can have your food like ready or make recommendations.
The data's what fucking pet you have.
It's the stupidest fucking thing that people get upset about. Yeah. But in order to, when you tell them what pet you have, you also have to give them like your full SOCH and all your bank account numbers and your mother's maiden name. So that maybe that's the problem.
Your sexual kinks. Yeah.
So I'm with Novak. Yelp. I'll go check out this PetSmart.
All right, this one's pretty short and sweet. Well, it's short. 1 star. Went there twice. First time girlfriend got sick, she said it was the food. I thought she got sick from something else. Me and my son went there again. We are both sick. Bathroom is nasty, and right before I went to eat, I used the restroom, and someone left 3 medium-sized turds in the toilet, 2 green, 1 black.
Whoa!
Neither one, to be clear, neither one of those colors is the color of a healthy shit. Green and black are not what I would expect to see.
It's a rough hand. The full house.
Also, is Yelp? I've never really used Yelp. Chad, you used to Yelp a lot.
Yeah.
Did you only get to use like 1 period per review? All of these are just straight run-on sentences.
Generally, like the fewer periods, the more likes and upvotes and higher ranking you get.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. So she went into the bathroom and found 2 Yodas and a Dooku.
Yes.
I kid you not.
You had that queued up?
I was going 2 Yodas and a Darth, though.
That's better.
That's fair. Who's first here? I forget. This is Chad, I think.
Yeah.
So there's 3 also turds was spelled T-E-R-D.
Sure, of course.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay, here's what I'll say. Like, despite this poor grammar of this woman, there is now repeated evidence that they are getting sick off of the food. Maybe there is some kind of issue. I'm not going to take into account the food or the food. I am going to take into account the food. I'm not going to take into account the turds. Okay.
You lose no points for the turds floating in the toilet.
Yeah. I mean, turds happen. Yeah. People forget to flush, people shit, whatever. Forget about that. But yeah, the fact that people are getting sick off the food, maybe I'll stay away from it. I'll say help.
Okay.
Yeah, she's pointed out that people are getting sick. That's the key thing you don't want to hear from these Yelp reviews. So if I hear that, I'm going to stay away from. And if there's turds in the bathroom, that's not generally good either, right? So there's plenty of reasons to keep away from
Not generally, no. I mean, maybe sometimes, but generally not.
I've got the black turd, Pop.
Unless that's Dooku's Dookie in there. I'm not going.
When you guys see an unflushed shit, do you stop to examine the color, or do you just look away immediately?
Like, I look away immediately, unless Voidalevich is forcing me to stare at it.
I look away immediately, but if I saw 2 green and a black, then I might be enticed to look further.
That specific color combination would pique your interest, but no other combos.
Right. Looks like the remainder of a Jelly Belly bin.
Looks like Cobra Kai shit in here. So yeah, I'm gonna say help.
Snake eyes, balls, jacking off.
What?
Okay. Cobra Kai. Oh wait, that's Karate Kid. Sorry, I was thinking of Cobra Commander.
Did you get Karate Kid and G.I. Joe's Cobra?
I absolutely did. Was Cobra Kai black and green? Is that or brown or green and black?
I think they're actually yellow and black, but
so none of this made fucking sense.
So it's a Cobra Kai, yeah. It's a Cobra Kai and a Snake Eyes. We've got this. It all makes perfect sense.
All right, well, I'm glad we cleared that up.
And there's a Destro in there too.
Piss in there
Storm
too.
Shadow, yeah.
Piss in there. There was also piss on the turds. Like, why would you report that part? The restaurant's not responsible for someone flushing. Like, there's not somebody walking in the toilets every 5 seconds going, "Oh, that one's empty. Okay, good. Phew." Just fucking flush and move on. Anyway, okay. 1 star for this store. All right. This store was out of gluten-free Oreos, and when I asked the man who was working close by if they had any in the back, he just said, "No, all Nabisco items we have are out here," without checking. I was already irritated with him for brushing me off, and I said I should get the regular ones for free then. And he just laughed at me. I yelled, "I need a gluten-free option." And he said he could, quote, "gluten-free pubes to my chin." So...
Oh boy!
So Novak, kind of a Karen.
Great response.
Also a guy who has 0 fucks to give.
Oh, that's so funny.
You're demanding free food because they don't have what you want.
Oh my god.
This was at a Kroger. Okay, a Kroger. Yeah.
Dooku working at a Kroger these days, I guess.
And then when you found out they didn't have what you wanted, you screamed about it. I think I gotta side with the story. This guy had this line ready. You've been waiting a decade to use it.
I never thought I would be able to get this one off. So you're going Yelp then for that?
Yeah, okay. I like how he says he will glue pubes to her face window. So
face window.
Face.
All right, Chad.
Dooku opening his robe. Who's ready for some pube gluing? Anybody in here gluten free? You're first.
Order 66 is just to kill all the gluten free sensitive Jedi.
Order 66,
Weaklings.
they just shoving loaves of bread in every Jedi's mouth and see which one's keel over.
At an evening with Dooku, they just serve you. They're serving everyone bread at the table. That's all they serve.
Bread and blue milk. Yeah.
And then when people get confused, Dooku opens his robe and says, "Here's the gluten-free option."
The entire Star Wars universe, we've made about 71 Dooku jokes. He's a good character.
The man's perverse. Have you heard of his evening with Dooku?
Well, you don't know anything about him or something? Like, haven't you seen the movies? Haven't you seen episode 2?
I have seen the movies.
Attack of D's Nuts. That's what it is. This is truly wonderful. I mean, I wouldn't have sided with I would have sided with the woman if she hadn't been demanding free food about it and stuff. The store has what they have. Like, go to another store or whatever. So. But yeah, that's a pretty great comeback by that guy. So I want to go shake that man's hand. I'm going to give it a Yelp.
Okay, 2 more. This one has a couple call and responses to it. So here we go. Came in. So this is for some sort of sushi restaurant. I don't know what the name of it is. Oh, I do. It's Dozo Sushi and Bar.
Dooku Sushi and Bar, got it.
Dooku's. Yep. Dooku. It's all Admiral Akbar's all cut up and sliced. I'm in a wrap.
Oh,
yeah, you
it's
like
a
that?
wrap.
It's a wrap. All right.
Damn it.
He beat me to it.
You ruined the line.
Oh, did I?
He doesn't yell, "I'm in a trap."
Yeah, he does. That's a classic line.
I'm in a trap. Saws put a bear trap around my head.
Remember when Darth Vader looked at Luke and was like, "Luke, I'm your dad."
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that?
I nutted in your mammy. Remember when he said that?
Yeah, I do. That was that was in the extended cut. All right. Came in on my honeymoon with my wife. We were late getting everything done and rushed to the restaurant by 8:30, seeing it closed at 9. We planned our order ahead to be nice to the kitchen. Upon walking in, we were rudely greeted by the staff that the restaurant was closed at 8:30, despite the open sign being on, the door unlocked, and people still eating, and the website saying it closes at 9. Maybe speak with your employees about turning away a business, especially to a couple on their honeymoon. Response from the business owner. Listen, sloppy nuts. We stopped eating at 8:30. Should have made a reservation or called ahead. If you were on your honeymoon and called ahead, we would have treated you extra and stayed open late. Instead, you lie and say that we were rude? Who doesn't call ahead and expects to get seated when a sushi restaurant takes at least 30 minutes to prepare your food? It's even worse that it's your honeymoon and you didn't prepare. More fine dining restaurants have to put up with people like you, and it's sad. By the way, did you get laid that night? I mean, it was your honeymoon. Inquiring minds want to know. Response.
Yikes.
You aren't fine dining, sloppy nuts. Uchi is fine dining. You are the one step above gas station sushi. I'll also make sure to share your response on Reddit and other popular forums. Enjoy your 1-star rating soon, fuckface. Edit response from the owner. Oh, wow, you deleted the original comment and copied mine. How unoriginal. Like you could come up with sloppy nuts. Smack my head. You never ate here, and it's so sad that people like you have the ability to write comments when they should be kept to themselves. Sigh, limp dick motherfucker. From all of us at Dozo, we wish you a huge yellow emoji finger up your ass.
Wow.
So,
I'm sure this guy wasn't rude at all, opening up his response with sloppy nuts. Sounds like a guy with manners overflowing from his body.
Manners, but also boundless creativity. Not everyone could just come up with that. Chad, is this you with sloppy nuts? Are we starting with you?
Yeah, I'm up for sloppy nuts.
Okay. Hold on. Who wants to make the obvious Count Dooku joke about sloppy nuts?
No, I don't think there's anything to be said about that.
Oh, okay, fair.
Apply the Force, Luke.
To what? Oh, you're making fun of me. I get it. Oh, now I see. You should do it or don't. Stop trying.
There's more Skywalkers out there. A sister. Okay.
You've got a sister. It's Leia.
Leia's also a Jedi. Oh,
1/4 portion.
okay.
Okay. I will say, like, when I used to Yelp a lot and like read a lot of Yelp reviews and stuff, the worst thing you can do as a business owner, like, people are going to leave you shitty reviews. I certainly left my own fair share of shitty reviews. They were all deserved. But the worst thing you can do as a business owner is reply and be aggressive and be an asshole about it, because then you just look like a piece of shit. You validate every single thing they say. And it sucks. It's got to suck as a business owner, especially if you get something that you think is unfair. But, like, you cannot sloppy nuts a person and get away with it. So I am going to side with this honeymooning idiot and say help.
Yeah, it's hard to think that this would be a guy who runs a fine dining. Like, he immediately
Yeah. This
proves he's probably not a fine dining restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
But he did come up with sloppy nuts, which is
and then, like, dickless motherfucker or something like that at the end, or
limp dick motherfucker.
Limp dick.
Yeah, he
wrote MF. He classed it up.
He looks brutal. Like, the rest of the reviewer has nothing to lose. Like, they're just a patron, right?
Right.
Like, you've got a ton to lose by looking insane in your post. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say help.
Now, in fact, that's an excellent segue to the last one when you said you look insane. So I have no idea what this business is, but Tracy was kind enough to leave a 1-star review. Here we go. Sitting my own business? Texting children and husband? Wasn't talking to anyone? 2 drinks? Get kicked out? Worry about future? Cops? The way run things? Think twice before you go there. And I was just assisting the state to listen to music and mind my business. But I warn you, think twice before you go there. Trust me. So Novak.
It's written by Tracy or Yoda. Like,
This is some word salad of the highest order. She was
minding my business. I was
assisting the state. I was. I assisted a fat nut in the state.
Drinking Yeti's blood. I was.
Worry about future. I do. Cops.
Okay.
So I mean, to be fair, she was sitting her own business.
She was. This person's sitting minding their own business, and apparently the restaurant or wherever she's at does not like that.
Yeah,
that doesn't seem fair,
right?
Because if someone's minding their own business, there's no reason that you should get kicked out or whatever did happen to her. She's clearly an important, busy person. She doesn't have time to check grammar and spelling and things like that. I'm not going to hold that against her. Right? She made some good points. I'm going to say help.
Maybe she did make some good points. I couldn't tell you what a single one of those points were. Because I can't understand a fucking word from this thing. I want to go to this restaurant or wherever it is so that I can see this go. You know, like I want to see her minding her own business. I want to see the cops.
Yeah, the
question
cops
mark?
could be there. Cops.
Yeah, cops. You know, I want to see. I want to see all this stuff go down.
Could be future. Yeah.
So I think this might be the first time we're disagreeing here, but I'm going to say Yelp on this one.
Yeah. All right.
Future. This could have been a DeLorean dealership.
Yeah.
Could have been.
Let's eat the lazy cow. Our last
1.21 gigawatts.
The lazy cow also has a very long European name, and the company is Roshen, but it does nicely say lazy cow on the back for us. This looks a lot like the last few snacks. All right. What's the middle taste like?
Kind of
Different
generic.
cream on the inside, but I can't tell what it is.
Yeah. I think it's just cream. If you look at the back, it says milk cream, and it shows maybe that just means milk chocolate. I don't know.
Well, but it's like white, so it's like maybe a white chocolate or like a vanilla cream kind of filling, something like that. It is just like the last one with it's the same size as like 5 layers of waffles of wafers.
You got waffles?
I'd go for 5 waffles right now, honestly. That sounds great.
I think this one has done the best job of kind of combining some good parts from the early ones. Some chocolate on the outside, which is nice, and the wafers, but they didn't overdo it then with extra chocolate in the middle. I think whatever that extra little cream is a nice touch. They didn't make it too fruity like the pineapple one. I think it just has like a nice cooling texture to it. I'm gonna say this is the best of the day and super tasty. If I had a pack of these, like a sleeve of these, I could put it back easy. I'm gonna just slide it into a low level Love Dad. I haven't given one in a while.
Really?
It's very, very tasty. I love chocolate and wafer snacks. Like a lot of these things today were up my alley.
Yep.
I thought this one did the best job of hitting home. Geiger.
Lando Calrissian.
That's good.
Yeah, thanks.
Good one.
Yeah. I didn't really think about my rating. I was just trying to think of that. No.
Cassian hand job.
Cassian hand job?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh.
We can cut it
name's
out.
Andor.
We worked for an hour and we finally got to Cassian hand job. There's nowhere to go but down.
Cassian hand job. So that would have made the name of the TV show Hand Job.
Yeah, we're at the top of the mountain, boys. How's
Have
the
you
view?
guys seen the latest episode of Hand Job? Some of the best things Star Wars have done in 2 years.
This is peak Star Wars. It's just Dooku sitting on a stage slowly jerking himself off. It's called Hand Job.
It's called hand job when he's masturbating.
Yeah. Star Wars, it's so idiosyncratic,
Yeah. He does the stranger where he uses the force to jag his dick instead of using his hands.
So, behold my General Porkins.
Show me your wedge and titties. You're fucking terrible.
Oh,
I need to end all this. This was good.
Boy.
If I had to pick of these 3, I'm going to give it another like that. I think all 3 of these are good. If I had to pick one and that was my favorite, I would probably be the Little Jack, the chocolate. To me, it was a little bit better. But I understand why you love it. I understand it's a very good snack. I just prefer the chocolate over to me, this is more just generic sweetness. But it's still tasty, right? I think the chocolate on all 3 of these was pretty much, like on the outside at least, was pretty much all the same. So I will give it a solid like that, but I can't quite get to a love.
Okay, every single thing this week has got positive ratings. These are in some ways innocuous-ish snacks, but tasty nonetheless. Now, if Chad likes these and it continues, the Lazy Cow will win. Chad?
Now, Geiger, you liked the pineapple. Pineapple was your least favorite. Is that right?
Yeah, if I had to, I give them all like this, but I think that would be my third, yeah.
I think the snacks, I'm kind of with Novak here. I think the snacks got strictly better as we went. I like the chocolate a lot more than the pineapple, and I like this one a lot more than the Lazy Cow. Something about that cream in the middle is like hitting sort of just the right level of sweetness and flavor combination with the chocolate coating. It's not too overwhelmingly chocolate. It's definitely not too sweet. The wafers don't taste quite as stale to me as the Lazy Jack. Oh, wait, Little Jack? Little Jack. I can't get anything right today.
I think I called it Lazy Jack, my bad.
As the waffles. The waffles aren't as stale in Lazy Jack. But I'm actually shocked with this as well. For me, it is also a low level love dat. I think it's really, really good.
Couple of loves and a like. The Lazy Cow takes the day, but everything got good reviews this
Good
week.
app.
So, Geiger.
Yeah.
The listeners. Ready? No one's left. So,
Nope.
just move
Okay. If you want to just start suggesting Star Wars sex puns for us to use in the future so that we don't get down to the
Save us
bottom
time.
of Cassian hand job, Grand Moff anal sex, something clever like that.
Grand Moff Tarkin. Come on.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's good.
It's right there for you.
The Granding Jizzitor.
Tuscan Raider. I hardly knew her.
Yeah. Jawa. Yeah.
DD88.
Mushroom Tatooine.
His name BB-8.
Oh, DD8.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's not 88. Okay, great.
All right, cool. So
Cut all those. Cut the whole episode. Cut it all.
As I was
Cut
saying,
every Star Wars thing from this episode.
Hey everybody, welcome to this week. This next and indifferent. Just cut right there.
Cut everything except when we said the word Dooku.
Uh-huh.
So it's just Dooku.
Duka. Yes, obviously we need help. So if you can let us give us some more puns. If you have ever
TD.
what was that?
Is that one of the noises the guy
Yeah.
Jawa makes?
The
Is that
Jawas.
Babu Frick?
No, the Jawas
No.
make that.
Oh,
The Jawa makes it in the early episode.
The hand Jawas.
that's not
They go, TD.
okay.
Oh.
You've never heard that?
Yeah, I mean, I have, I guess, but I didn't understand the context of what I would. Am I supposed to?
Haven't you heard? DD. Come on. Haven't you heard that?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, great.
Booba fat. Anyway, you get a hold of us at youtrydat@gmail.com. I don't know why you would. You can listen to us on YouTube. Again, why would you? We're also on Instagram and Facebook. Pretty much everywhere where your parents might be. That's where we are.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know what you think about our ratings. Let us know what you thought of our jokes. Actually, don't. Suggest some snacks for us to try in a future ep. If you like the podcast for some god-awful reason, you could let your friends and family know. That would be great. As always, thanks for listening.
Darth Vader, I hardly knew her.
Just making variations of the same fucking joke over.
Okay.
Moff Tidian.
So we talked about the blood oath
Uh-huh.
earlier in the show.
Mm-hmm.
I know you guys have never done like blood brothers, I assume, type of thing. But did you ever, like, as a kid, do anything like that where you, like, let's shake on it? You spit in your hand and do a shake or something like that?
No, that's gross as fuck.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
nasty.
it's unsanitary.
Mm-hmm.
No. We gave each other hand jobs when we had to seal a deal when we were kids.
We called each other hand job solo.
We gave each other the old Cassian hand job every time we... It didn't even exist yet, but that's what we called it before the movies.
Did you do that, Novak? Is that what you're asking? You like spit
Yeah.
shake?
Are you
No,
trying to like make yourself feel better? It's cool.
There was nothing. Look, at the end of the episode, I tried to recall something that we talked about.
Dooku.
And, like, take a further question. We didn't talk about any
We
fucking things
talked
that
about
Star Wars
Dooku.
names. We only just made Star Wars names. There
He
was nothing
spread
interesting
his
to talk
coat
about.
and showed his two round balls.
How far into the 90 minutes is he disrobing?
I think you just got to come out on stage no pants, right?
I mean, I think no more than 10 minutes. You got to give. You can't keep the audience waiting. That's what they came for. All
I
right,
think he
here-
keeps his
okay.
lightsaber in his pants, and he just goes zoom, and it slices the pants open, and then shoots
All right.
out like his...
Here's a question about something we talked about.
Yeah.
Okay. If the three of us were out, like we were put into the middle of the medieval times field,
Yeah.
and we had to like pick a weapon, which weapon would you choose, and how long until
You're obsessed with medieval times.
we got really injured?
Nuclear codes. That's what I would take.
Until we got really injured, we're trying to hurt each other.
Well, we're supposed to. No, I mean, like we're doing the show.
We're doing a
but,
choreographed site.
Yeah,
we're
but
doing
we
a
suck.
But we would like. How long do we have to rehearse?
No minutes.
No.
You
I'm
can
going to
rehearse.
swing this at your face.
You can rehearse until Dooku opens his robe, and then you have to stop rehearsing.
5 minutes.
If you don't wait for me to raise my shield, count to 10, and
Yeah.
then fucking swing at my shield, I'm going to be pissed.
You know someone would do it, and then we would never stop talking about it the rest of our life. Remember when Chad hit Novak in the dick with that spear?
Remember
Yeah.
when I was castrated?
It's not. Those are like the newsflash. The medieval times weapons are not chiseled to a razor sharp edge.
They'll hurt you. I guarantee fucking
Sure. If you're a pussy.
All right, fine. Remember when you were castrated then.
Yeah.
We'll say it that way if you prefer.
I would take the long staff thing. It's the same quandary as which Ninja Turtle weapon would you take? Because I don't want to be swinging a sword that would like maybe slice into somebody. Although again, I bet those swords are pretty dull.
Yeah, they're not.
I think your best bet is either the regular mace because it's like kind of short-ish and controllable, or just a sword. Like if I'm swinging around the Morning Star, or if I have a very long handled axe, that's when someone's accidentally getting hurt. When like the range of the weapon, I can't control.
That's why I'm picking axe. I want to win. I'm taking you two fuckers out.
Win is hurting us in a choreographed fight.
Yes, I'm for fuck the choreography. I want you guys going down. I want to take home that wench or whatever the victory is.
Yeah, that's what medieval times the winning knight gets to bang somebody from the audience. Yeah. Remember when we were there and the blue knight broke his clavicle and so he lost?
Yeah, the waitresses fucking love the worker who's accidentally hitting the other workers and injuring them.
You are bad at your job. Do me, my lord. That's what they say.
I think part of the problem too, none of us are good at riding horses.
Mm-hmm. We gotta get on the horse.
You gotta do the medieval you're a knight now.
We're fucked.
And you gotta wear all that shit. That's like 30 pounds of shit you gotta drag around. I don't know if I could do that.
We're not wearing like the armor.
Chainmail and stuff. I am if you're gonna be swinging a cat of nine tails at me.
Cat of nine tails? Ain't an S&M convention.
I am if you're gonna be putting a butt plug up my knight ass.
All right, which of the horse riding, maybe we cut this out, which of the horse riding events could you do the best? There was the one where they're tossing the flags back and forth. There's the one where they're throwing a spear into a target from an inch away. And then there's the one where they have to like lance the little rings on the pole.
It's clearly spear and target. You're just riding up and sticking your arm out 2 inches.
I don't know. You got to control the horse.
You're not doing that.
I'm not doing any of this shit. Joust, rings. I can't fucking rings.
I think I'm gonna fucking ride it like a bull, and people think I'm doing dressage. The horse trying to buck me off violently.
Oh, look at this delicate dance this horse is doing! God damn it! Oh shit, Squire! Squire, tame this horse.
Closer, Squire. Grab its hooves.
Yeah. Once a year, they accidentally mix up the horses between the medieval times and the nearby rodeo. And you have to buck a bronco in a full set of armor.
Fall off the horse and turn around and just fucking mace the Squire.
Squire, spear that target for me, and then say I did it.
Squire's just laying there in a pool of blood. And we welcome Mark, who's here with his mommy for his 8th birthday. Help me! Help me, sir! And Doug's bowling team is here. Where are they?
And the wenches have all come out to bang this murderer. They love the murderer.
This really isn't a family show. What is this, a PetSmart?
Bring me another unarmed Squire.
I've got more load in my balls. I need to murder another person so the wenches will suck it out.
Okay. We understand what a blowjob is. You don't have to describe it so fucking graphically. Where is the wench? I must explode my semen down her throat when she thrusts it into her oral cavity. Yeah, we get it.
And remember, in the 1300s, everyone swallowed. Remember that.
This is a weird scroll they wrote in advance for this guy. Huh? It was medieval times burlesque, right? Sir Dooku is here.
Rides out on the horse, slowly opens his robe. Googly eyes on my balls, even here in the medieval times.
The lights go down the whole arena except for Dooku again. Fuck, not this again.
God damn it. I came here to get away for one night. Fucking
right.
Dooku.
That'll do it for this time. We'll be back next time. We're trying out 3 brand new things.
Deuces.
Yep.